Hey guys, and welcome back to Voosh Channel, your favorite anime idol, where I play some of the
Team
most popular
Fortress
games
2.
and share my thoughts along the way. Tonight we're on Team Fortress 2 as Spy, and I want to talk about something that's been on my mind lately. Nothing so new as earlier or anything really TF2 related, but just life. How life can be flat out tough, destructive, isolating, and lonely at times. This shouldn't be news to anyone. We've all been there. Just like in the game I'm playing, there are moments where I feel like no one is on your side, and everything feels downright critical. And it can be incredibly challenging when you don't have a support system, or even worse, when you can't identify one that you feel like you have one in your life. Whether it's from family, friends, or even your job, and that's exactly what I've been feeling lately. But just like in game, when I play a spy and try to blend in with the enemy team, I've realized how much I blend in with everything around me. What I mean is, because we usually choose, for the most part, the things and categories we fall into, on the, small fronts. But to, let things get gray and too normal without realizing, well, how did I get here? Like, you grow too comfortable with your job without wanting to do something about it. At least the point for me with any kind of tribe or group is if I say something and I get straight up ignored for no reason at all, consistently, and you have to constantly bring up your there or bring up the point you've made, what's the point? You just axe that shit off like a wound. And when things get tough, I turn to prayer. It's something that brings me comfort and helps me feel like I'm not alone in this journey. And it's also a reminder that there is a higher power at work guiding me through life's challenges. Sometimes, most of the time, I'm very underprepared and usually miss my mark on these challenges. But to know there's a light at the end of the tunnel brings me some comfort. What I'll say is, I'd like to encourage anyone who might be feeling the same way I do to never really give up hope, keep pushing through, whether it's finding a new group of friends, turning to, I guess, meditation is the more practical way to say that for inclusivity, or whatever, exercise too. There are always ways to cope and heal from these experiences, as traumatic as some of them may be. And just like in game, when I have to be strategic and patient as spy, it's important to take things one step at a time and not be too hard on ourselves. Life can be tough, but with the right support and mindset, we can push through and come out on the other side. And remember, you're not alone in this journey, and that's a hard part that I know people forget constantly. I've heard many a time in my life from strangers, not just internet strangers, from strangers like Uber taxi drivers. People talk to me that when you fall prey to your emotions on things, it really does make you see the world in the worst shades, like the reverse rose-tinted glasses. It reveals a lot. Like, I don't recall the saying, but something, whoever picks you up from jail usually has your back. Or maybe it was, I hope the person picking you up from jail isn't your mom. You can probably allude to what the real message is, but it's crazy how people just end up like this. I'm not saying I'm above it or anything. I'm one of them trying to get out of my own pit. So many people face similar challenges, and it's a universal experience, beyond just following the golden rule as we know it. Please don't be afraid to reach out to those you would call a friend. You'd be surprised who are the ones who stick around and who are the ones who turn gray. And that's it. That's what I want to leave you with tonight. A little sour, but from what I've said so far, nothing new to my commentaries. Life can be tough, but with the right support and mindset, we can push through and come out on the other side. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in the next thing I make, whatever that may be.